sorry, but I didn't come out for that. So I will go back and take you back to your whatever I picked you up. I'm going to cancel the trip and you book for another one.
Because I asked you if the door was
locked. I'm
locked.
not here for that. I am not here for that. I'm here to provide you a service, being nice to you, more watch your safety. I'm not here to answer
how
the
is
question
answering my question?
Because right now you're frustrating me.
I'm frustrating you,
yes, you are.
by saying that I don't think you should lock the door.
What's the problem with that? What's the problem if I choose?
If I have to walk around the vehicle to the other side,
that's what I'm saying,
to get in.
It's very simple. I don't want to keep answering those questions. I'll take you back to your spot. You book for another one, and I'll make sure they don't charge you for this ride, so you can ride with another person.
Now let me at the corner right there, because I don't want to stay in the car any longer than going back.
Thank you.
This is kind of ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. It's frustrating. It's frustrating that you pushing me to answer a question that I say I did not want to answer. You're pushing me.
But do you think if I ask you a question...
do you know where I come from? Do you know how I'm feeling? Do you know in what kind of mood I am?
What relevance does that have?
So if you
that have zero relevance.
If you ask
when you
me
come to work...
Ma'am,
and you're in a customer service position, you feel or what happens outside of work is irrelevant.
If you ask that driver a question and the driver is avoiding the question, you don't have any right to try to bring the question back and push the driver to answer you. You're pushing my buttons. And you did.
No, I asked you a question, you ignored me.
I did not ignore you. I was talking to you. I was changing the subject to go back to something because I know where that's going to lead to.
You ignored my question.
I did not ignore you.
So I asked it again.
Was I quiet to you? No.
I asked it again.
Was I quiet to you? No, I wasn't.
You weren't quiet. I'm not going to get off on the side of the road here. There's no street. No, I'm not getting out here.
Okay. See what you're causing? An accident.
What am I causing?
See, an accident.
All of this because I asked you if the door was locked.
That's what I say. I know who I am. I know my personality. I know my temper. And I choose.
I think if you have a problem...
Ma'am, I don't have any problem with anything. I've been doing this Uber for 3 years. I know the question that you asked me.
I think if you have a temper issue...
Ma'am, I choose it. I choose earlier not to answer the question. I did not ignore you. When you asked me the question, I was telling you other stuff. I was talking to you. I did not ignore you, but you pushes me to answer that question.
I asked the question a second time because you didn't answer it.
If you are a person that know what you're doing, and the person, you ask the person the question like 2 or 3 times, and the person is not answering you, it's for a reason. You should understand that it's for a reason. You don't push the person and try now to play like you are in your right corner and I came there and I was bothering you. No, you don't do that to people.
It's not pushing. If you completely ignored the question,
that's the point. And
you ignored the question.
I did not completely.
How would I know you ignored the question? You didn't answer it. How would I know that you were intentionally doing it? It sounded like you didn't hear my question.
Do I really have to answer your question?
If I'm the customer and I'm asking, why did you make me go around to the other side of the vehicle?
I don't have to reply to you for that question. Because I
think that's a common customer service situation.
You're paying this ride for me to take you from point A to point B safely, which I was trying to do. And you how you say it in English?
I just don't think that I don't think customer service is an industry for you.
Customer service is not a question with me, because when you ask me the question, I did not stay quiet. If I stayed quiet and I was looking
that's not
at
acceptable.
You, ma'am,
not ignoring the question.
I apologize to tell you this. You are not.
I'm your customer.
You are my customer,
and the customer has a right to ask, why did you make me?
No, the customer.
Two people in a vehicle. If I'm getting in a vehicle and there's nothing blocking that door, I can ask you, why did I have to walk around? It's a simple question.
That's the proper place. That's the proper place for you to sit in the car.
That's fine. And that request would have been honored had you let me get in the car and say, ma'am, I would be more comfortable as a driver if you sat on the other side where I could see you.
I stop right in front of you, blocking the traffic for you, so you can.
That's not the issue.
So what are you approaching me?
My issue is your lack of customer service right now.
You came in the car,
if a customer has a question, you should acknowledge that question.
You ask me a question that I know is going to lead to what we are doing right now.
But you did not acknowledge my question.
And I choose, view my experience, to avoid that question. You can go to Uber and ask them. And I choose to avoid it.
Does it matter if the question...
It does matter. If a question, me in the car, I will not go and ask you any kind of question. Right?
This is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous because if someone is asking you a question about why did you lock me out of the left side of the vehicle?
I'm a human being like you. I have the Fifth Amendment to plead. I can answer you or I cannot answer you. I have that right. Not because you're paying for this right that I should be able to answer each of your questions. No, Mama, I apologize, but I'm sorry. No, it doesn't work like that. I have the Fifth Amendment too, to be quiet, to avoid any of your questions. If that I know that question is going to lead to something.
When it comes to customer service,
no, I apologize.
When it comes to customer service, the customer does have a right to ask a question.
And I replied to you when you
and you could have provided an answer in a very polite way, and I would have said okay.
That's what I said.
But you didn't do that.
I did that.
You did not do that. You ignored my question.
I did not ignore your question.
You did.
When you asked me the question,
you ignored it and changed the topic.
Exactly.
Which is not acceptable. Which is not acceptable.
If I did ignore it, I wouldn't have answered you. I wouldn't have talked to you.
No, but you didn't. You didn't answer me. You ignored it. You didn't give me the answer.
Did I talk to you?
You did not give me the answer to the question.
So where are you getting off here?
I'm going to get out here.